Welcome back to the County Countdown. I'm Brett Matson. Congress adjourned last week for the August recess, meaning they'll be spending the next 5 weeks back home in their states and districts. Before we dive into the recess period, let's quickly look at a few major highlights from the final weeks of summer. The Senate Environment and Public Works Committee took a big step forward on infrastructure legislation, as the committee unanimously approved a reauthorization of the Surface Transportation Bill. The House and Senate must reach an agreement on a final bill before it can be sent to the President. We expect both chambers to continue these discussions this fall. Also in July, the House overwhelmingly approved a bill that would permanently repeal the so-called Cadillac tax on employer-sponsored health care. This has been a major county priority for nearly a decade, and this is the first time legislation fully repealing the tax has passed either chamber. Switching to a new topic, Representatives Jerry Connolly and Rob Bishop introduced the Restore the Partnership Act, which aims to restore balance to our system of federalism. The bill would recreate a National Commission on Intergovernmental Affairs and give counties a seat at the table to discuss federal legislation, regulations, and national trends that must be addressed by all levels of government. Finally, Congress and the administration agreed on a deal to set budget caps for fiscal years 2020 and 2021. The deal averts significant cuts to both defense and non-defense spending, and it allows lawmakers to continue finalizing spending levels for federal programs for FY 2020. As we mentioned at the beginning, it is now August recess. This week, NACo will release our Summer Advocacy Toolkit, which outlines many of the issues Congress is considering that could impact counties. This includes more information on everything from the Restore the Partnership Act I mentioned earlier, to broadband deployment, healthcare and jails legislation, and much more. It also includes talking points, a media guide, and meeting suggestions for how to engage your lawmakers back home. That's all for this week. Don't forget to check us out on social media and at NACo.org for more updates.